6-0 just did something interesting. Instead of making a brand new paddle, they went back to one of their surprised hit releases from last year and upgraded the one thing that everyone is wanting. The new Coral Pro has the same familiar feel you might already love, but now has a completely reworked surface that puts it in a category that most paddles are still chasing. In this video, I'll answer the question if these changes are enough to justify an upgrade. But before we jump into my thoughts and specs on this paddle, it would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button down below, as it greatly helps the growth of my channel. And one quick disclaimer, 6-0 did provide me with this test unit, but no money exchanged hands, and all thoughts are my own. With that out of the way, let's jump into some specs. The new Coral Pro is offered in 3 shapes. These paddles come in at 16 millimeters. I would classify these paddles as upper all court. The handle length on the hybrid comes in at 5.5 inches. The Coral Pro does feature a foam core with an EVA foam ring. And the Coral Pro's biggest change is in the surface material, which now features a doubled diamond grit texture with added durability. Another thing to note is that this paddle is only approved by the UPA. My hybrid test unit came in with a swing weight of 113, a twist weight of 6.6, and a static weight of 8.1 ounces. The retail price of the Coral Pro is $220, but if you use my code JJPB, you can save some money at checkout. And lastly, these paddles do come with a limited 12-month warranty. So what actually changed? The Coral Pro keeps the same 3 shape options, the same core construction, and the same overall balance fans of the original have come to expect. If you lay the 2 paddles side by side, you'd think 6-0 just roughed up the face a bit and added a new visual design. But on the court, the difference shows up fast. The sweet spot is still really good, just like the original Coral. Power and pop both land in that aggressive all-court range, and the Coral Pro has enough changes where I did notice a slight bump in power and pop, but it still maintained that great all-court control that the Coral is known for. I noticed that my drives just hit a little bit harder, my counters had more weight behind them, and finishing at the net does feel easier. It's not a brand new paddle, but the Coral Pro is a noticeable step up over the original. Where it really proves its value is in the spin durability. Most pickleball paddle surfaces, especially when we see raw carbon fiber, start great brand new out of the box, but they slowly decline as the surface breaks down the more you use it. After conducting spin tests of this paddle brand new, and after 30 games played, the Coral Pro showed very little to no spin loss. And that puts this paddle in very unique company. There are very few paddles currently on the market that can maintain their spin durability this well. One of the other changes is that the feel of this paddle has also slightly shifted. It's a touch crisper and provides a little bit more feedback than the original Coral Pro. But it still hasn't lost that well-balanced all-court control that made the original Coral so popular late last year. My dinks, flicks, and touch shots all benefit from that rougher surface simply because the Coral Pro grabs the ball more easily. And all of my playtesting has been on the hybrid shape, but I've been absolutely loving this paddle's balance of maneuverability and stability. At the end of the day, 6-0 didn't try to reinvent the Coral, they just simply refined it. The Coral Pro just hits a little harder, it increased its spin potential, and it holds on to that spin just a little longer, all while keeping the same easy to pick up and play, balanced feel that made the original so popular and easy to recommend. Now, is the Coral Pro a perfect paddle? No, it's UPA only approved, so USAP players will need to stick with the original Coral or look elsewhere. And at $20 more than the original, it just comes down to if spin is the most important performance aspect to you. And if that answer is yes, then that small premium is easy to justify. If you're a big fan of the original Coral, the Pro version doesn't change who it's for. It's just a refined version with a few small upgrades. And if you're in the market for a paddle that blends control, spin, and durability without overcorrecting into the power category, this is one of the strongest options on the market right now. I hope you all enjoyed my review on the Coral Pro. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried it or plan to pick one up. And other than that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.